Our political insiders, Tony May and Charlie Giroux, are here in the studio. Guys, thank you for being here. And in a matter of full disclosure, Charlie Giroux, CEO of Quantum Communications, represents a large number of clients. In addition, Quantum has contracts with the Republican Party of PA and Tom Corbett for governor. However, his views are his own.
That's right. Tony May is a partner in Triad Strategies, a Harrisburg-based public affairs firm that lobbies for both business and labor clients. Although Tony is a former executive director of the state Democratic Party who has worked on scores of political campaigns, he has no candidate clients at this time. So guys, let's jump right into this Tom Wolf campaign ad, which the Wolf people pulled because one of the people in it is what's called one of the most recognizable in the world of what's called torture porn. This is an actor they hired to be in the commercial. Now, torture porn is films where they just dismember people, things like that. But
Wolf
how does this happen,
says
Tony?
they didn't know. Yeah.
But how does that happen?
I think that is the good news out of all this is that Tom Wolf, as well as Tom Corbett, I'm going to say, do not watch torture porns, neither as I do not. So we didn't recognize this guy who came in as an actor to participate in this TV commercial.
But Tony, do you do a quick Google search? I mean, nowadays you can find out anything about anybody.
Charlie's nodding. I mean, at least the production company should have done something,
this is
right?
a lot worse than the sanitized version we're talking about here on the air. This is torture, rape, every form of degradation to women known to humanity. And if a Republican or Tom Corbett had done this, every women's group and the media would be all over this. It's a very bad faux pas on the part of the Wolf campaign. I think they got some explaining to do about why they didn't vet this better. Their press secretary said, look, we vetted this. Obviously, this one fell through the cracks. I guess so.
Now, the Republican Governors Association wants an apology. An official, does it go that far?
No, I don't think so. But I think that when you can go on the web, and if you go to IMDb, it'll tell you the accomplishments of any actor or performer or movie director or movie professional. And I just don't think that those are the kind of movies that are listed by IMDb.
And this guy, his name is Alan Benyak. He's an attorney and a former judicial candidate. So it's not like he's not used to being in the public eye.
A Democratic activist. I mean, this is the person they chose.
But the movie was directed by a Republican activist and former candidate.
It says a lot about the way they do business. You had the plagiarism issue in the spring primary. Now you've got another significant issue of very bad judgment on the part of the Wolf campaign.
So Charlie,
this will recur again, though, when the judge rules on whether or not we're going to see the emails from the Attorney General's office when Tom Corbett was Attorney General from some of his aides. And I'm going to grant him dispensation right now if Charlie will say that Tom Corbett didn't know about what was going on in the emails in his office. I think we should also extend that same courtesy to Tom Wolf.
Well, let's talk about that. Let's bring up those emails.
I think it's fair to say, unless there are facts that get laid on the table to the contrary, that Tom Wolf didn't know about this. But that really isn't the question. His campaign should have known about it. They say they didn't. I'll take them at their word, but they should have. And bluntly, for both sides, there's an underlying issue here. The Corbett campaign was attacked by Tom Wolf for using an actress in one of their ads. No problems at all with her background, but simply the fact that she's an actress. I think it's much better when real people are telling real stories about the candidates on both sides rather than using paid actors.
But this guy was a real Jeep owner, and that's how they got the people to be in the commercial.
That wasn't all he owned if you watch the trailer to that film.
I know. I didn't mean to make light of the situation, but that's partly where that confusion all developed.
All right, guys, we're out of time.
Yeah.
Good discussion. Thank you.
Thanks.
You can see our political insiders every Tuesday right here on CBS 21 News at 5:30.